Hello again. Welcome back. It's been a while for you guys. Well, not necessarily a while since the last video, but it's been a while day count wise, and even longer since I've been recorded for me. I couldn't tell you. I think the last time I recorded was before the storm that came through the East Coast. I had to do the never eat shredded wheat bullshit in my head before I chose a direction. Ah, okay, I gotta wait for cars. That gave me an option or opportunity to start telling a story. So, as you guys know, there was a storm, a blizzard of epic proportions in the last uh, week or so. At least as of recording of this video, I think where I live, we got like 19 inches of snow, like 17, 19 inches of snow. It was fucking insane. I'll throw up a couple pictures up here. This is what my car looked like uh, that morning. So I was on call. I was on 3 hour notice of like when to come in for snow removal, so we get the buses cleaned off and shit. We did 2 full days, well, 1.5 days. So almost 2 days. No, yeah, it was 2 full days of snow removal. That's how much shit was on the fucking buses. But yeah, so we had a set time for us to come in, and then we got a text that morning, hey, don't come in, wait till later. We're supposed to come in at 8, and he's like, don't come in. I'll let you know when you're coming in. So that was already a good thing because it took me over an hour to clear off my car and the driveway, and then we also helped our neighbor clear off their driveway and shit. Uh, we also lost power, so we had to hook up the generator and run that for the majority of that day, that first day on that Monday. I think we got power back like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Uh, but yeah, so I cleared off everything, and eventually, like around like 9 or 10 o'clock, I get a text saying, "Okay, everyone, we're coming in at 1 o'clock, or no, 1:30." So at this point, I'm just chilling with my phone plugged in, just so it makes sure it stays charged. Uh, with the extension cord running through the house from the generator. I do what I gotta do, whatever. I go to leave. Normally, it takes me about 40 minutes to get to work, uh, but I left early because I knew the roads were going to be shit on the way in. So I left at 12:30. I left my house at 12:30, and I was supposed to be at work at 1:30, or at least early, because I was planning on being early at least a little bit. But I didn't even get out of my town until 1:30. I was trying to get out of town for an hour. So first, I went the way I normally go. Mind you, the roads all the way up to town, especially the intersections. I go through two intersections. They're fucking terrible. If I had stopped, I'd have gotten stuck. So I go through there, go up this way, and there's a turn I got to make at the end of this dead end to start heading towards work after. So that road was blocked off with cones. Apparently, I learned this later on that day that a tree had fallen down on that road, so they had it coned off. So I turned around. Mind you, the whole way, there's like hills up and down, so there's spots that were kind of iffy. I'm slipping and sliding and everything. Fucking terrible. Come back, and unfortunately, I got stuck at the intersection in town at the end of that road before I turned to go a different way to get out of town. So the light was red, so I stopped and I couldn't get going again. So I had to get somebody behind me to push me, get me moving. I go. And I take a left. I go out through this neighborhood and go towards this back road. I get to the edge of the neighborhood and I'm about to get to the back roads to start going out this other way. That's blocked off. Another tree, fucking across the road. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So I turn around, go back through the neighborhood, back into town, get to an intersection, and I stop at a light. And I look ahead of me. Two cars ahead of me, and there's a third car who was trying to turn right. They get stuck in the middle of the intersection because these intersections were fucking terrible. With all for some reason, the intersections had more snow than the road did, and the road had a lot of snow. So they get stuck. There's like three people out there already helping. So I get out. Uh, I'm like the fourth person. Then two cops come trying to help her get unstuck, get her out, get her moving. Everybody moves. I make a right at the same street. Go down. Go a different way to get to that same back road, but just a different route. And I come up on this. Another fucking tree down in the middle of the road. I'm like, oh God. I put the car in park. I look up there, zoom in on that picture there. Uh, there's a little spot on the side I can get around. I get out of my car, walk up, see if it looks like I can get out, get through there. And I'm like, it looks doable. Because if I couldn't go this way, there was really no other way to go. There was one other way. One other way to get out of town. And if that one would have been blocked, then I would have been stuck. So I see another truck coming the other way. So I talked to him. I was like, hey, is such and so road cleared off? He's like, yeah, I just came from here, came through there, and then they got it a little bit clear, but you can get through there. So I'm like, okay. I run, I fucking like struggle my way through this tall ass fucking snow, get around the tree, and I make it to work. These back roads that I was going down were even worse than the ones in my town. It was There was a few spots where I fucking was on the gas and I slowed down to like 20 miles an hour and my wheels start spinning and I get down like since you know how the roads go up and down and shit like that. I would go down and I would get stuck here and I would just kind of just barely make it through. There was an intersection where I fucking uh came to a stop because the light was red or whatever. I creeped up and came to a stop, looked both ways. Because if I had like fully come to a stop, I I would have been stuck there. So I creeped up, I put it in reverse real quick, backed up a little ways, and then got a running head start and plowed right through the intersection, because there's nobody coming. Uh, yeah. I don't know how I made it to fucking work with some of those roads. They were literally the only parts of the roads that were clear were like one or two sets of tire tracks from other cars going down them. And I have a front wheel drive little sedan car. It's not gonna fucking plow through anything. I it's honestly a miracle that I made it to work. I I left at 12:30 and didn't get to work until like quarter after 2 maybe 2:20 something like that. It was fucking ridiculous. But yeah, we had 2 days, 2 full days of snow removal. It was asinine. Now, besides that, the I don't know, like a week or so later, uh, I my TV stopped working. The screen was still working, and the audio shut off. So I'm like, fuck, turn it off, go to work for another day, come back home, still not working. I'm like, fuck. Then one night I turn it off and I just go to bed, go to work, come back the next day, or come back the next evening. It's still not working. I'm like, fuck. So I just used my laptop for that night. Third day, I'm like, okay, I gotta go get a TV. I got a TV, got a new TV. I got like a 4K UHD LG TV, and I wanted to get a little bit bigger one, but I wasn't exactly sure how much bigger I could get because there's like a closet on this side of the wall that where it's mounted, and there's a bathroom right here, so there's only so much space. I got the exact right size. It was perfect. There's like that much space on either side. It's great. Glad I did it. That TV, I've had it for like 7 years, and it's I don't know. it served me well. It got me through college and got me through a couple years of working. So it's a good upgrade. I actually forgot that I used to use it, the hook my laptop up to it with the HDMI, because the audio stopped working, and maybe a year or two ago the HDMI port on that TV stopped working too. So now I've been able to watch stuff on my laptop on my TV in my room now, instead of just going out in the living room or cricking my neck in bed trying to watch it on my laptop. So that's good. But yeah, that's what all I've been up to. I got a new tool today. I got like a cutoff wheel and some pliers and shit. So that's cool. That's another 200. I think I got like $100 off. It was like 348. Normally I got it for 248. Don't ask me how I did that. I just kind of did. Got a free shirt out of it too. Anyway, that's enough talking about shit. But I had to catch you guys up. So we got arms today. I've been doing legs. Because this week I had a really bad cheat day on the weekend, and I worked off extra hard the last couple days. On Monday, I think either Sunday or Monday, I did a total of 1 hour of cardio and cycled about a total of 20 miles between the recumbent bike and the regular stationary bike, and burned like 800 calories in one session in between doing the lift. But I've been doing 2 warm-up sets and 2 different exercises for legs with 2 warm-up sets and 2 straight sets, and then going and doing my main lift, like my chest or back. So I'm not going to record that. I'm going to do that first. Then I'll cut to, then I'll start recording when I start doing arms. But I think just for this week, I'm going to do that. And then next week, I'm going to switch over to doing a regular leg day again. But yeah. Let's go. Oh, that's enough fucking talking. Okay, I lied. So I'm thinking either this week or next week I'm going to be doing the reveal of the progress. I don't know if that's going to end up being the next video. So like day 50, day 60, day 70 is the next video, or if I'm going to be doing more. It depends on how I feel after recording this. I am doing a rest day tomorrow, considering I basically did a full leg day throughout this week with my other lifts. But coming soon is the progress reveal, so look forward to it. I might do a couple of videos before that, but yeah, let's go. All right, the leg portion of the lift is finished. We'll start off with some dumbbell curls for arms. I forgot to bring the straps in, and I'm not going back outside to go get them, so I'm doing a little bit lighter dumbbell curls today, but it'll still do the same job. Dude, my forearms have been looking fucking crazy lately. Let's see if you guys can see that a little better. Oh, crap. Let's move on to something different. I thought I'd give some chin-ups a try. Haven't done them in a while. Okay, yeah. We'll go exposure. I don't know about how. Yeah, okay. Actually, when was the last time I did a fucking chin-up? I think I might have done them on the first bulk with the neutral grip bars. Those don't really count as chin-ups, but I think the last time I really remember doing them consistently was when I was still at the Oasis gym, which was the one before I had my long break and got fat, and then came back to working out. That gym's closed. The guy went out of business. I think it's a thrift store now. Or no, it used to be a thrift store. What the fuck was it? I don't know what it is now. But let's try it. Closer. I'll try one more set of those. I don't know how I feel about it. Okay, cable stack's open. Let's switch over to that. Since we're doing things we haven't done in a while, why don't we do a little bit of single arm cable curls? Fat bar? Whoa! What's that? Alright, that's enough process. Alright, let's start off with some straight up push downs. just as soon as I add them to my shape. Going about not light, not heavy, right in the middle there. Just enough so I can get a good start to the tricep portion. Okay. Let's get a little bit of a sneak peek of triceps working. Alright. I'll switch over to this one because this cable stack has a less slack on the end of this thing. So it's a little bit higher than the other one, so I can get a little bit more stretch on these push downs. Other than that, also this one's a little bit lighter because it's got more pulleys, but I always do more weight on this one anyway. I think I'm gonna do one more of these, but at the end I'm gonna drop the pulley down, put a little bit more weight on, do some hammer curls, and I think that'll be it. Okay. Okay, that's enough. All right, let's try this spot. I'm definitely too close for that shot. Fix that. Let's see, am I too close? Too far away from this one? Oh. A little bit closer. Okay. I think that's enough posing. There you go. Okay. It's fine. I don't know why, but this fucking light, for some reason, it's brighter on the yellow setting than it is on the white setting. I don't get that. As if the fucking brightness is controlled by that changer. But because this is all the way up with the brightness, all the way down, it barely adjusts. Whatever. You guys don't need to worry about that, I guess. What's that? Let me turn this fucking thing up. No. 800. Whatever. Okay, so that was arms with a little bit of leg addendum. But you guys didn't see that. I had a hell of a time getting the right kind of positioning for the camera on the pose down. I don't really like doing them in there, but I didn't feel like doing it in the, like, the middle of the gym this time around. Yeah, I thought for some reason because I know I've done a pose down in there before, but I don't think I've ever done one for arms. For some reason, I thought the lighting from the side on the mirror would get my triceps highlighted, and it just didn't. So there's that, I guess. But yeah, got a little bit of chicken and rice ready to go back at home. I think it's a lemon pepper ranch marinade. It was one of the ones that I put in the marinade and froze with all the other chicken breasts a while ago. So it's actually the last of that because I just got a new family pack. So I took those out yesterday. So I guess I'll find out. It looks the same as the lemon pepper ranch seasoning kind of marinade pack, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I really kicked myself in the ass the last couple days with the gym and the cardio. Uh, I don't remember if I said it. I told you guys that I did the combined total of an hour of cardio, right? And like 20 miles. I did have the pictures of each of the screens because what I did is I came in, I did 15 minutes, then I went, did leg extensions, did all the sets of those, went back, did 20 minutes, then, or well, I did 18 minutes, then I went back, did hamstring curls, did 20 minutes, and then I went back, did my chest workout, then went back and did 25 minutes, something like that. It was something like that. Um, yeah, it was like an hour and 19 minutes or something around there. And it was like 20.5 miles combined. Uh, I know for a fact that you'll never catch me doing it out of cardio straight. That's for damn sure. At least not for the foreseeable future. But for now, I don't think I'm doing any extra cardio tonight. I want to go home. I want to eat, and I want to watch a new show and go to fucking sleep. Ooh, kitty cats in the road. They're getting ready to be fed here. Don't tell the park that, but they're all congregating as we speak. My mom texted me, was like, "Are you gonna be home soon or whatever?" And I'm guessing that's why, because she's getting ready to feed the cats. The like the strays. I couldn't tell you how many we actually end up having because I haven't actually went out there and looked. I used to keep track of like all the different strays that we had because we had names for them and everything. But after a while, I just got over it and I just stopped paying attention to it. Anyway, that'll be all for me tonight. I I think I'm gonna. I think I might still go into the gym tomorrow and do some cardio, but other than that, I think I'm doing a rest day tomorrow. I'll probably go home from work and go straight to the gym. Don't stop at home. Just do 20, 30 minutes on the bike, and then go home and have my rest day. All right. Thanks for watching. Next video, don't know if I'm going to do it tomorrow or well, not tomorrow, but for the next lift, whenever I feel like it now. So I'm definitely going to have one up by day 70 because I want to do the reveal on day 70. So, yeah. See you next one. Later.